Hello. If you're watching this on YouTube, hello. But yeah, we're gonna watch the story trailer for Shadow Erdtree. So let's go. And I'll talk about before I get into all this, I will talk about this at the end on like what type of build I want to do for Elden Ring at the end of this year whenever we play it. I'm not playing this whenever it gets launched. I'm doing my summer event at that time. That obviously that will get announced May 29th. So watch out for that one. But yeah, let's get into this.
Peggy 16.
Mikula the Kind spoke of the beginning. The seduction and the betrayal. An affair from which gold arose. And so too was Shadow born.
Oh.
What followed was a war unseen.
Man, those things are so fucking cool.
One that could never be put to song.
Oh.
A purge without grace or honor. The tyranny of Messmer's flame.
Oh yeah, there's that boss that we're probably gonna fight. That's the other boss we're gonna end up fighting. I kind of forgot his name already. Oh, that's fucking brutal. I still like how the Erdtree is like leaking gold.
And so kindly Mikula would abandon everything. His golden flesh, his blinding strength, even his fate. But we are not deterred. We choose to follow.
Oh, that's really cool. Are these
Will you walk with us?
are those like the new companions? $6.21 next month. Anything at the end here? Okay, there's a lot to unpack. We definitely know that we're gonna end up. So if you're doing a new playthrough, you're gonna end up having to fight Mark, to get to the egg to enter the DLC. We know this, but now knowing that there was a war in the land of shadows, and Mikula literally just shedded his flesh to restart anew, that we know as the lands in between. Man, there's a lot to think about in like the lore of this game. It also makes me wonder, like, are we actually gonna fight like one of the outer guards, right? They talk about the outer guards in Elden Ring, but you never fight an outer guard. You fight, you know, demigods, right? Rodan, the guy, I can never say his name right. That has the horse that, you know, holds the star. Rodan, General Rodan. We know he's a demigod. I believe Melania is a demigod and Mikola is a demigod. There's a lot of demigods. Like Morg is a demigod. But we never seen like a god, right? One of the outer gods, because they mention it. And it'd be really cool to kind of see that in this DLC. At least not like I'm not talking about like fighting like one, right? What I would love to see is to like know they're there, right? Maybe something happens at the end of the DLC that shows you, hey, get ready for the next game because you're gonna end up fighting outer gods. And that'd be wild, right? Like, it's the same thing that goes with like Bloodborne, right? They talk about other gods, but you never really fight one of those gods before. The closest thing is Orphan of Cause, but that's the closest thing you're gonna get. But even that's a demigod. But yeah, I'm generally I'm really excited to play this. Obviously I'm playing the PS5 version. I can play on PC, but it's just easier for me to play on console a lot of times, especially with these style of games. But yeah, so let's talk about the end of the year for a second, okay? Let's talk about the end of the year and this is after Schwanaween, second annual Schwanaween. What is my build? Now, obviously, I've done a holy build by myself. I've done the strength build, right? With hints of magic, because I was like a fucking Dark Lord whenever I played it the first time. I kind of really want to do a dex build, right? I haven't done a dex build. I think I'm gonna do Rivers of Blood. I know people hate that sword. I understand, but I'm doing PvE, not PvP. If I was doing PvP, I would do a different sword. But I think that's the route that we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. I think a strength dexterity build with somewhat magic. Why magic? Because I want to I want to put stuff on swords, and that's pretty much it. Like magic spells and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm planning on doing at the end of the year. When am I playing this game? It's probably gonna be after Assassin's Creed Shadows. So I'm gonna say this. I think we're gonna play this game probably January of next year. I think January. I know it's a very long time. That's like 7 months away, but there's a lot of reasons why I'm doing that. My summer event that's coming up. You'll all see on why I want to push this playthrough back on what I'm doing. But yeah, that being said, I'm really excited for this expansion. FromSoft knows how to do expansions very well. They do a DLC phenomenally. Obviously, the bosses are going to be harder than the main game. And I'm going to fucking pull my goddamn hair out. I already know that. But if you are watching this on YouTube, I am bi. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video.